about talking about coaches and quarterbacks, and I get all that, but these players don't just snap your fingers and these guys appear, so many in Kansas City that has started this dynasty. So, the last team to win three in a row, you forget, is the Green Bay Packers, two Super Bowls and a third. And then the playoffs started in 1933, and that's it. Before the Super Bowl, nobody won three. Green Bay won a combination of one NFL and two Super Bowls. So, okay, at the time, nobody knew who built those Packer teams, but it was Jack Venisi, the draft guy who did all his work in the late 50s and early 60s, and that's how they had all these Hall of Fame players. So how did Kansas City get all their players? In their last 7 drafts under Brett Veach, their GM, they've drafted 47 players from 2018 to 2024. They have 2 Pro Bowl players in 7 drafts. Creed Humphrey, the center, has made 2, and McCole Hardman made it as a kickoff returner. So that's 6.4% of their players made the Pro Bowl. Tyler, that doesn't add up. The last 7 most recent drafts, they got a center and a kickoff returner. What? What happened? Where did all these players come from, right, T? Well, we know where they came from. They came from in the drafts in 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, in which they drafted 38 guys. 9 of them made the Pro Bowl. That's 23.7%, for a total of 38 Pro Bowl appearances in 5 drafts. Veach has had 7, and the Chiefs had 5 before he arrived. And those of you with a Packer background will know that John Dorsey was the general manager of the Chiefs from January of 2013 till he was fired in June of 2017. I mean, it's a remarkable record. He drafted certainly 3 Hall of Famers, maybe 4. And the guts of this, the underpinning of this entire operation, it's Andy Reid and these players. And the players, all right. Travis Kelce, a 3rd-round pick in 2013, 10 Pro Bowls, he's in the Hall. Chris Jones, 2nd-round pick in 2016, 6 Pro Bowls, 3 titles. He's in the Hall, Tyler. He's in the Hall. Tyreek Hill, 5th-round pick in 2016. He makes 8 Pro Bowls. He wins 1 title. He could be in the Hall. He's got a shot at it. And then Patrick Mahomes, they trade up from 27 to 10 in 2017. He's in 6 Pro Bowls, Hall of Fame. And like you said, Tyler, he might be regarded as the greatest player ever if he continues to win a couple more. So, and Dorsey got fired. It's a drafting record that really was phenomenal. His other Pro Bowlers were Eric Fisher made 2, Dee Ford made 1, Marcus Peters made 3, Mitch Morse made 1, and Kareem Hunt made 1. 9 out of 38 guys and 38 Pro Bowl appearances. What happened? He was hired at the same time Reid was hired, and immediately Dorsey made the move to trade for Smith, the quarterback. Dorsey had control of draft and personnel in his contract. Reid ran the entire coaching staff and the team. Reid's done a good job, but without Dorsey, he wouldn't have had the players to do what he's doing now, obviously. So there was he got fired, and Dorsey was fired in June of 2017. There was a power struggle, and it ended up Dorsey got fired and Andy Reid got extended. And the people I've talked to say that Reid kind of won a power struggle there with the owner, Clark Hunt.
A Bob Lamont client, right?
Yes, he was.
This is what we see from Bob Lamont clients. It's the head coach, final say, in charge, finding the GM to be his personnel man.
Lamont had Holmgren, and then he picked up Andy Reid as an offshoot of that, and away you go.
Sean McDermott in Buffalo.
Yeah, okay. So then Dorsey wasn't out of work long. He got hired in December 7th, 2017. So we got hired 6 months later. He was out of work. And then Jimmy Haslam hired him early in Cleveland. And he ran 2 drafts, 18 and 19, and then got fired late in the 19 season by Haslam. Okay. So let's look at the draft record in Cleveland, okay? So the Browns, in their last 5 drafts since Dorsey, they've drafted 36 players, and 1 guy made the Pro Bowl. That's 2.8% for the Browns. So the last 5 years, 36 guys selected, 1 Pro Bowl. That Owasu Koramau, the weak backer. Okay, Dorsey had 2 drafts. He selected 16 guys. 3 made the Pro Bowl, 18.8%. His Pro Bowl picks were Baker Mayfield took the first pick in 2018. No, he did not take Josh Allen. But Mayfield's now become a player. He's never be as good as Josh Allen, but he's better than, you got to say his career is a lot better than Sam Darnold at this point, and Josh Rosen, the other high pick. He took Denzel Ward. He's made 4 Pro Bowls, and he took the running back Chubb, who's made 4 Pro Bowls. So 3 Pro Bowl guys, and Cleveland hasn't done jack yet. Dorsey, 64. I see a lot of guys in their late 30s, early 40s getting picked. You know, people who knew the Packers for Dorsey's 20, 25 years there in the personnel department will remember what I wrote about him. And Ron Wolf said that was the best guy on character he had ever hired and been around. He said Reggie McKenzie was the best guy on pro personnel he ever was around, ever hired. And I think he said as a college guy, I can't remember what he ever said who was his best college evaluator. I can't remember that. But Dorsey was a worker, and everybody who knows him knows he can evaluate people.